Hello friends, today we deal in how to lead change towards building a learning culture in your school. Gone are the days with children coming to school to learn. Today they go to explore. I would say I like a teacher who gives you something to take home to think about besides the homework. As we know, teaching is a profession that teaches all the other professions, and we need to tell the children today in the classroom what they aim to become and explore their learning and exploring the process through which they come together to do collaborative learning. Let them cultivate the learning capsules towards bridging the gap of knowers and not knowers. Good teachers are costly, but bad teachers cost more. It is not easy to define what good teaching and bad teaching is all about, but the teachers know well about it. Today's students are no longer the people our educational system was designed to teach. They think of their Facebook wall posts or, for reason, the message in their inbox. We need to prepare our students to be effective 21st century citizens. And not only that, we are actually moving towards the third decade of the 21st century. And we need to prepare ourselves how to explore this knowledge in the best possible manner. Some of the tools like blogging, podcasting, editing, they all are known to them. Well, I would simply tell a little story about an incident wherein the dinner guests were sitting around the table discussing life. One man, a CEO, decided to explain the problem with education. He argued, "What's a kid going to learn from someone who decided his best option in life was to become a teacher?" To stress his point, he said to another guest, "You are a teacher, Barbara. Be honest. What do you make?" Barbara, who had a reputation for honesty and frankness, replied, "You want to know what I make?" She paused for a second and then began, "Well, I make kids work harder than they ever thought they could. I make a slow learner feel like a Congressional Medal of Honor winner. I make kids sit through 40 minutes of class time with their parents. Can't make them sit for 5 without an iPod, GameCube or movie rental. You want to know what I make?" She paused again and looked at each and every person at the table. "I make kids wonder. I make them question. I make them apologize and mean it. I make them have respect and take responsibility for their actions. I teach them to write and then I make them write. Keyboarding isn't everything. I make them read. I make them show all their work in maths. They use their God-given brain, not the man-made calculator. I make my students from other countries learn everything they need to know about English while preserving their unique cultural identity. I make my classroom a place where all my students feel safe. Finally, I make them understand that if they use the gifts they were given, work hard and follow their hearts, they can succeed in life." Barbara paused one last time and then continued, "Then when people try to judge me by what I make, with me knowing money isn't everything, I can hold my head up high and pay no attention because they are ignorant. You want to know what I make? I make a difference. What do you make, Mr. CEO?" His jaw dropped. He went silent. This is worth sharing with every teacher, every CEO, and every person you know. Even all your personal teachers like mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, coaches, and others. A profound answer indeed. Well, In addition to this, the teachers need to explore that learning through developing ownership quality among the children and among herself. Well, you need to have habits of highly effective people in you. Well, the qualities must take initiative, manage change, respond proactively, keep commitments, take responsibility, and practice accountability. You need to also create positive business results. Well, you need to define visions, values, create a mission statement, set measurable team and personal goals, start projects successfully, align goals to priorities, focus on desired outcomes. Above all, execute a strategy. Apply the effective delegation skills among the children and focus on important activities through planning, priorities, and eliminate low priority work which include time wastage. So this was all from now. Getting next to another PPT. Thanks and take care. This is Dr. Dheeraj bidding you bye. Take care.